Hello, Facebook. I am really kind of in a strange mood today. I figured I would go online, and talk about my perspective of what it is like to PCS to your first duty station with the military. A little bit unique. I am the husband of a military member. You see all sorts of Facebook pages and things supporting the wives of military members. Well, I don't qualify as a wife. A little too much facial hair. Gotta shave. My wife joined the military back in April. We have been bearing with the stresses, the strains of being separated, along with our two boys. It's not been easy, it's been a rough road, but we now know where we are going. And I tell you what, I'm not complaining. Hawaii is a dream location to me. I hear a lot of people say they get tired of the island after a year. I don't see that happening. I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I love the ocean. Everything I love to do revolves around the ocean. These 30 years in Tennessee have been murder on me because I don't like to hunt. And the fish I do catch here are way too small compared to what you get in the ocean. Anyways, I digress. What we're going to do over the next couple weeks, years, is talk about what it's like transitioning from an ex-military member to the spouse of a military member. I served back in the 1980s, U.S. Navy. Thought I was finished with it when I was discharged. Here I am back again. That's okay. It's a worthy cause. But right now, where we're at is we are in the home that has been home for 5 years. During those 5 years, up until the last 6 months, 7 months before April came along, so about a year now, we had no intentions of really moving. This was going to be home. So, like many Americans, we have gathered and gathered and gathered and gathered some more. I have tools to work on everything from any sort of wood to any car you can imagine. We have all the furniture that a family normally has, and then some. In our little 2-bedroom house, we have 3 couches. You're not going to lack for a place to sit. But as it is now, everything is in disarray. What I've been doing the past little while is getting rid of stuff, packing. You cannot move everything you own, in my situation at least, with the military. We're having to be very selective. To add on top of it, as we're leading up to the move, I am having to deal with the emotions of leaving, for better or worse, what has been home for 30 years. Tennessee has been my home for 30 years. I'm 50 now. The odds are, by the time she gets out, we will never return to Tennessee. My wife is 100% Filipina. And island life is kind of what she's used to. She wants to see the world. I told her I would support her in any decision she made. That meant giving up my career in real estate. That meant quitting any job that I did have, including preaching at a church. These people have become like family. I'll be saying goodbye to them probably in about 3 weeks. I'm gonna try to make updates probably once a week, or when anything major comes up. Right now, we are trying to schedule what is called EFMP. That's called the Exceptional Family Member Program. Not quite sure why we have to do these, but the Army says we have to do these, so guess what? No choice. We're going to do them. Along this journey, I hope you see me thin down. I'm near 300 pounds. I'm not happy. I'm not healthy. And for those of you who do the math, you've already figured out my wife is younger than I. So I want to look as good as possible for her. I say as good as possible because, well, you see my face. But for now, I'm going to end this. I have a lot of work to do, a lot of things to get rid of, and a lot of emotions to deal with. Like I said, I hope to keep you informed as things go along. I appreciate you watching. I'm not one of the professional YouTubers that's trying to make it rich. I just want to share what it's like. I hope it's helpful.